Marines will overhaul recruiting and retention and shift away from a young, replaceable force, General says. They said they're going to start treating people like humans, and they straight up dissed the entire Marine Corps. Let's get into it. We've got the Marine Corps released. This is not a good day to be a Marine. The Marine Corps released a new plan Wednesday that says it must overhaul how it recruits and retains Marines, suggesting for the first time in decades that threats posed by China and other adversaries require personnel changes that could require some shrinking of the service to accommodate a new emphasis on keeping trained personnel. And you guys can find this for yourselves. I have it over here. It is the Talent Management 2030, and I'll drop it in the comments, but also you can just Google Talent Management 2030, and you guys can go read this for yourselves. If you're somebody, and I will tell you this right away, if you are somebody who's like, this looks like I hate wokeness, I hate social justice, all that stuff, don't read this. Your head will explode. This is absolutely goes into the direction of the white rage, all that stuff that we had with General Milley, all that stuff comes out here too. Okay. General Berger, the Marine Corps Commandant, is kind of going all in on this stuff too. So if that stuff upsets you, trigger warning. General David Berger said he sees no alternative but to pivot away from a system that through multiple wars has prioritized massing a young, physically tough, replaceable force that was not all that highly skilled for the past 35 years. Now I read that and I thought, Jesus, how would you like to be a Marine right now? And the Commandant of the Marine Corps just described you as not all that highly skilled. Oh my God. How could those words, and then put the time frame of the past 35 years, ever leave the mouth of the Commandant of the Marine Corps? What a dumb thing to say. What a stupid freaking thing to say. Seriously. Oh my God. What a horrible, terrible, stupid thing to say. I felt it. I was in the Navy and it hurt my feelings. For the past 35 years, Berger said the service has turned over about 75% of its force each year, rotating annually through thousands of young enlisted Marines who joined for 4 years, while other services retain a higher percentage of troops. Berger says, we are the anomaly and we brag about it, and I think it's worked for us, Berger says. It will not work for us going forward, I don't think. Berger said the Marine Corps is going to treat people like human beings instead of inventory, making it appealing for more who already have experience to stay. Who already have experience to stay. They want to retain experienced people. I just have to say, this is one of the most tone-deaf statements I've ever heard. I don't know too many people walking around who are like, man, I'm really ashamed of being a Marine. I really feel like I'm not tough. I really feel like I'm not prepared for anything. Not a common thing that you hear. Oh my God. This is one of the dumbest things. And I read the Talent Management 2030 paper here. Or I've started to read it. I've read a good amount of it. I've not read every word. Full disclosure. And it gets worse than this. The plan, titled Talent Management 2030, amounts to a significant cultural shakeup for a service that once told Americans in recruiting advertisements that they were looking for a few good men and wouldn't promise you a rose garden. That's the stuff that people loved. It also calls for the service to promote equity and diversity among Marines. Big into the equity stuff. If you guys go read this, it's big into the equity stuff. Trigger warning. I know some people really don't like that. Create lateral ways for people with coveted skills to join the service without starting at bottom ranks, and reduce requirements for personnel to move as frequently. Oh my goodness gracious. Additionally, the Corps plans to seek authorization next year to increase the duration of parental leave and other accommodating things that they go into in there. Mudrock in the chat says Operation Phantom Fury was 17 years ago. I guess we were an untrained force, according to him. Exactly. What a statement to make. What a dumb, stupid, no good statement to make. Berger left open the possibility that the service could shrink to accommodate the shift to a more seasoned force that makes more money. That's what he means. That's what he wants to recruit and retain people who make more money, making more money by staying in. The plan is not meant to create a kinder and softer Marine Corps, he said, but to focus on quality over quantity and make it appealing for good Marines to stay in uniform. We're in a market for talent, he said. Jesus. Oh my God. I can't even read this. I read this earlier and I knew this would be tough to read out loud, and it is. So the Marine that we train for 4 or 10 years, we need to work hard to keep. And if the reason that they're leaving is they can't see past either I can have a military career or I can have a family, we have to pull out the stops to find ways where we can keep them. The service has about 180,000 Marines on active duty in a complementary plan called Force Design 2030, which I have that paper or the stuff about that kind of up here, a statement from General Berger to the House Appropriations Committee announced last year. And I read through that one too, and it's even worse than the talent management one. The service has about 180,000 Marines. They want to cut to 174 by 2030. At the height of the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan, the Marines had 202,000 on active duty. Berger said the service has not figured out how much the new plan will cost. Our premise is we can't afford not to do this. I don't know how the balance, I don't have the balance sheet yet. Holy crap. I can't believe the Marine Commandant, days away from the Marine Corps birthday, described the past 35 years of the Marine Corps as untalented, untrained, and replaceable. In what universe? Which one of the multiverses am I in right now where that's a thing? What a disgrace. It really bums me out big time. Bums me out big time to read that. And I hope it probably does to you guys too. And I'm sorry. For all the Marines out there, I'm sorry you had to hear that from the big boss of the Marine Corps. And if you don't like that, don't read that link I posted, or do. I don't know. I think knowing all the facts, reading it for yourself is important. I think people should see it. It's you should know. That way when you hear it on the news and you hear them talking about it on the news, you read it for yourself and you can go, that's not what they said. Or they left this part out or whatever. That's why I always try to read things for myself. Not good. Not a Bravo Zulu to the Commandant of Marine Corps. Hey, Commandant, do you think that it's possible that you could, say something nice about the Marines before the Marine Corps birthday?
No. No, I don't think I will.
I agree. It does sound exactly like your position on this, your official position on this. So I won't expect anything else of you. I guess I won't expect anything else since you've proven your position on this entire thing. We now don't have to wonder. We now don't have to be curious. That's happy birthday. What's up, guys? Thanks for watching that clip from our live show. We're live right here on YouTube, Sunday through Thursday, 1800 Pacific Standard Time. If you want, come on by, join the chat. I'd love to hear from you. If you like that video and you want to see more, consider checking out this video right here or subscribing to the channel with this button right here. I look forward to talking to you really soon. I'm out for now.